Good morning, guys. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I know I sound all nasally. I guess something is up my nose, or my nose is being bothered. My nose is being bothered. I sneezed like 100 times this morning. I'm not sick, and I know I'm not sick. This happens every now and then. But anyways, today we are going to be vlogging. I'm going to show you guys around the house, all about the move, how the progress is going. I also want to talk to you guys about this new amazing vacuum that I got, compare it to my current vacuum, and kind of go into a little save or splurge section. And I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Toppin, so huge thank you to Toppin for sponsoring this video. You guys, I got this vacuum and started unboxing it. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I like the fact that it's wireless, it's cordless, it's cordless, it's light, it's not super heavy. I really love this. And then I started unboxing this. Well, this isn't the box, but I started unboxing this part of the box, and look what it comes with. Y'all, let me tell you, when I pulled this out, I was like, this is game changer right here. This is absolute game changer. And I know some of you might think that I'm crazy, but that's the one thing that I feel like my Dyson is missing. There's a couple of things that my Dyson is missing that this vacuum features have, but it's like it's like a fraction of the cost. It's more than half off what I paid for my Dyson. And you guys know I'm a hardcore lover of my Dyson. It has been amazing. I've loved it, but there are so many features on it that I really didn't like. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and show you the state of my house because it is ridiculous how insane this house is, but we are making progress. And we also need to take Bella to the vet today so we can get her updated on her shots. What else do we need to do? Oh, I just need to work. After that, I just need to work. But I also really want, and I'm hoping to get this a little more organized and hopefully sell some more things, because I'm posting a lot of things on Facebook. I still have my couches, which I'm kind of excited about, but then also kind of like, we have less than 3 months before we move. Y'all need to go. And I'm not trying to sell them for next to nothing because they're still really good. I mean, if someone on Facebook Marketplace is an upholsterer or does upholstery, they will love these couches. They're sturdy. They have a great foundation. They just need a little TLC and someone who knows how to do that stuff. Anyways, let me show you the dining room, which is no longer a dining room. It is now a storage unit. And then I'll show you the stuff that I want to sell. And I'm also planning to have a moving sale on Saturday. So that should be fun. I'm going to have to update you guys in the comments how that went and what all happened and what went down. Because I've never, ever put on a moving sale or did anything like this. It's crazy what I'm doing, but I'm loving it and I'm so excited. So this is the dining room, and this is everything that I'm keeping. So these are like under the sink organizers, kitchen stuff, canvases. I think this is all Christmas stuff. By the way, I spent over $1,000 on just Christmas decorations alone last Christmas, and I gave away 99% of my Christmas stuff. I couldn't take it with me, so someone ended up taking it. So here we just have a ton of stuff. Like, this is our house. We have some more things upstairs, but honestly, this is really the majority of what we're taking. I am keeping those. So very little furniture is what I'm actually keeping. I'm keeping this. I am also going to keep my little storage bench at the end of my bed. That's about it. I pretty much got sold everything else. This is the little can storage things. This is all trying to be sold. So the can storage thing I had in my pantry because I redid that yesterday. This is my old trash can. This is just another tree, just tons of stuff. All of this I want to sell and then some. This is all going to be sold. Hopefully I can make some good moolah. But yeah, that's everything. So let me talk to you about this vacuum real quick. Okay, first of all, one of the things that I dislike about the Dyson is that you have to have the, what's it called? You have to have the battery charger on the wall. Not my favorite. I actually really don't like that at all. And then you have to, let me just show you. Because if you have never owned a Dyson, you probably don't know this. But, because I didn't know this. You have to excuse the mess, of course. We are moving, so this is all trash. But this is how you have to charge your Dyson. So it basically stays in here, which it's okay, but you have one or two options. Like me, the only option I had here was to put it out here in the garage. It's not my favorite thing to have to do. And then you pull down, I can't get it out because this bag's, but you pull down, I'm still gonna need to get it out, so I'm gonna have to move this. Okay, so you have to pull this out and pull it down. I'm having a hard time because of the bags that are in the way. But that is your charger right there, okay? And then this is cool. I do like this, the little thing where it holds those two attachments, but those are the only two attachments that you get with the Dyson. When you go to vacuum, this is another thing I really don't like about this vacuum. When you go to vacuum, you have to hold this down. So once I let it go, it immediately turns off. There is nothing I can do to make that stay. So I have to hold the button the whole time. And most people might be like, well, why does it matter? It matters because when you have your hands, your hands can get stiff. And if you're vacuuming a large area, my hands would start to legit hurt because it was just on here like this the whole time, you know? So there's another function on this one. This one's a Dyson 7. And the other function that I do not like is the fact that you have no idea. There is no battery indicator on here whatsoever. So you can be in the middle of vacuuming and bam, your vacuum just dies. If the life of it is okay, I actually can vacuum this whole entire house. I have it's like almost 2,500 square foot house. So with that being said, I've never had any issues with it not picking up or it dying in the middle, but as long as it was on the charger. If we didn't have on the charger, then no ma'am, you cannot use this vacuum and it's going to die at some point. So those are some things I really don't care about with the Dyson. Another thing is that these pillows right here are, what are they? Feather pillows, okay? These feathers literally get everywhere. They're constantly on my floor. I don't know if you can see it, it just fell, but I'm going to try to pull some out so I can do a test of both. But since I have feather pillows, feathers are constantly on my floor. And with that being said, the Dyson will get them up, but you have to vacuum over it several times before it does. I tested out this vacuum, the top-end vacuum, and I mean, one swoop and it automatically picked it up. And I was like, okay. And then I'm going to show you guys, I also took and attached the hose. And with that, I love the fact that I can get the edges because that is something that you cannot get with the Dyson. You cannot get the edges of any vacuum that is styled like that. You need a hose. This makes it so easy, and I mean, I was just completely blown away at the fact that it just the whole aspect of not having to have that in your hand while you're vacuuming the car, and you just put it on the seat, use the hose, it sucked up beautifully. I feel better than the vacuum cleaners that you specifically go to for cleaning your car. I feel like I have to constantly and it takes forever before it sucks up. This is really good in the fact that it was just and it was up. So there was no having to go back and go back. So I really love that about it. I love the fact that this is your charger. So you can literally plug this in anywhere to charge it. Also, You push the button once and that's it. You don't have to hold it down the whole time. You also have the max function, which also the Dyson does too. I'm gonna tell you what though. I ran this with the max function and it lasted a good bit of time. That Dyson, if you run it on max, it's gonna last 5 minutes and then be done. So I never ever, hardly ever run it on max. So with this one, you can run it on max and it lasts a really good time. You also have a battery notification right here that lets you know, hey, this is fully charged. See? That's fully charged, so all three, and then as your battery dies or as it gets lower, it's gonna go from 3 bars to 2 bars, from 2 bars to 1 bar. I love that. So you always know the status of your battery. But yeah, love that so much about this vacuum. So again, links down below, also coupon codes. Definitely highly recommend, especially if you're on a budget. Even if you're not on a budget, this is a really, really good vacuum with a lot of functions that I disliked a lot in the Dyson, and this vacuum has it. So highly recommend. And if you are on a budget, obviously you're spending way less and you get to the convenience of having a cordless vac, upright vac, without the inconvenience of the price tag, the inconvenience of not knowing your battery power, where it's at, what's going on with it, the inconvenience of having to have the charger up on the wall, and also the inconvenience of having to press and hold that button the whole entire vacuuming time that you're spending vacuuming. So love that so much. Again, you also get that hose, which makes it easier to get the corners and inside your car. And yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys later. When it's so weird to be able to walk through here. This is where our table used to be. We have it right there. Like I said, I'm trying to sell it. Hopefully that will get sold soon. And let's go get Bella, take her for her updated shots, and get this party started. We are on our way to take this little one to go get her shots. Are you ready? You ready, ma'am? Ma'am. Ma'am. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Then I gotta get home and I've got to make sure that I get that information over to the leasing agents. And once she inputs all of Bella's information into the lease, I will sign it and we will officially be headed, which we're officially anyways, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's like one of the last steps. I've done pretty much everything from starting service, getting renter's insurance, switching over my car insurance. I canceled water power, started water power in North Carolina. Insurance, like medical insurance. What else? So much stuff needs to be done. Hired movers, scheduled the U-Haul for the days that I need it for, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited. The only thing that I need to do is call the schools that my babies will be going to, which they're not babies anymore, but they'll always be my babies. But I need to call those schools or their schools and get them situated and start the whole enrollment process, but I couldn't start that until I have a lease and then also the verification letter from the electric company there stating that I will have power and utilities basically at that apartment. And that's the last thing. With addition to, I also need to call my current alarm company and cancel that. But that's just a real quick phone call. So that was something I actually didn't think of until yesterday. I was like, oh, this is something I didn't even write down on my to-do list. So I also am going to need to research to see how long I have until I need to switch over my driver's license and my tag from Georgia to North Carolina. so I can kind of be prepared when I get there, because I know the kids have a couple of weeks before they start school there, so we can kind of get to know the area a little bit. But we're just so incredibly excited. I'm definitely going to be vlogging a lot on this channel, by the way, guys. So the try-ons are taking a pause for now, for obvious reasons. You know, it's just not, I'm actually packing up pretty, like you guys saw, and really there's nothing that's going to be really, I guess, background worthy, and I don't know, it's just I think the bridesmaids dresses, that was my last haul. They're so pretty. It's funny because someone was like being a hater and was all like, where are you gonna like I don't get it, your channel just don't make sense lately, like you're not going to a wedding, you're not going to, I'm like, how do you know my life? How do you know my life? Second of all, my life doesn't always have to coincide. This is my job. This is my job. But it's so funny because she said that, she, I don't know who it was, if it was a woman or a man, probably a woman because women are. But it's funny because the place where I go to get my Botox sent me an email inviting me to a black tie event where I could wear one of my beautiful gowns too. Just saying. But yeah, so hopefully there's an event coming in North Carolina, because you bet your butt that I am taking every single one of those dresses because I love them. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link that video down below because those dresses are just so amazing. So we are back. Bella is all shotted up. And is that what you would say?
That's a weird way to say it.
I know, right? She's all current and up to date. And let's see. We got her a leash and a harness because she's gonna need that harness.
And we're gonna need that awesome leash that we got, because it's got like this padding.
Whoa.
This padding around it, and it's got plenty of room for your hand to actually be in.
Yeah, and our hands won't slip out. So she actually is going to need, they couldn't do her dental thingy today because they need that, I don't know if the reason is because they think she needs extractions or if I just need to schedule it in 3 weeks. I can't remember. But she needs an additional shot in 3 weeks, so they told me, but they were like, go ahead and call where you're going to be moving. So I'm gonna find the one that's closest to us and call them and get her scheduled. They told me, I'm like, another expense on top, which I need to go ahead and get it done. I did not know that Dachshunds and like smaller dogs were notorious for having teeth issues. So I never really thought about it. I just know that she has really horrible breath. And I don't know what made me not think to ever have that taken care of, but I just never did. So they said that once they take the plaque off, we might need to get extractions. So they were like, just be prepared to possibly spend this much amount of money. I'm like, great. It's like 3 weeks after no, it's like a couple of days after I move that I need to schedule to get this done. But I'm like, it's okay. It's okay because it's gonna all work out. Oh, shit. So, we're not home yet, obviously. He just reminded me of something. We had a conversation last night and they were teaching me slang and they were asking me, do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? How would you guys grade me, by the way? What kind of grade would you give me based on how I scored
you failed.
Failed? I totally got an A! At least a B.
I would say like a 20%.
20%? Y'all, listen. Listen.
Don't cut me off. You only knew like one of them, but you didn't even like say it right. You didn't even use it in the right tense.
First of all, the only one I did not know what it meant was, you were like, every time I was like, it means this, you were like, kind of, so I was on the right track. That is not a 20.
That was only like 2 of them.
That was like almost all of them.
Ava said it was a 20. I didn't say it was a 20. I just said you would have failed. Either way. Like, under a 70 is failing.
Anyways, obviously, since we're moving, they need to have a get-together with their friends, which we're going to do. And so, Trell said, I need to say, sheesh. Sheesh! This party's bussin'. Oh my gosh. No. But I will do it and see what his friends say. I need to like hide the camera somewhere. Was that it? Ooh, sheesh! This party is bussin'. That's what you told me to say?
Yeah.
And so he was just teaching me what cap and no, he was like, do you know what cap, no cap means? I was like, cap, no, he said cap. But I've heard the expression cap, no cap. See, I've heard all of the things because, you know, I'm like all hip and, you know, I'm like really cool.
Mommy,
But, huh?
you should just walk in the room and be like, hey guys, be like, hey Control, so I was on this video and I saw like some Gen Z slang and tell me if I'm using the right. Sheesh, this party bussin'.
No, I'm just going to walk in the room and be like, sheesh, this party's bussin'. And then walk out. That's what I'm going to do. So, he said cap, and I've seen cap, no cap, and I'm like, what did I say? Yes, no. I said yes, no. And he said no. Cap means you're lying.
Like cap is like basically just a replacement for lie. So if someone says no cap, that means no lie. If they say cap,
that's why it's not cold, because you have that junk all the way up to 75. Are you kidding me? Don't put it up, because it's coming to me. It's not even on you.
It is on me.
Over here arguing, he's got this junk on 75. I'm like, why is my air not cold?
I can feel it. Like it's
this
on
whole
me.
dual thing. You need to get your butt in the back seat then. Anyways,
Back seat's
cap.
gonna be cold.
Cap is lie. No cap is
no lie.
No lie.
Just
to update you on the Gen Z slang terms, if your kids are talking like this, don't talk like that. No, because you will not.
You'll
unless
just know what
if you're over the age of 35, you should not be saying these words. I feel like if you're in your 20s, you should be saying them.
If you're not Gen Z.
No, if you're in your 20s, you can totally say those words. But if you're
over 20, like if you're over like 23, don't say it.
No, if you're over 29.
23.
I say if you're 30 and you have kids, don't be saying these terms. Like, just don't, because you're gonna look like you're trying to be cool,
and then you're gonna embarrass your kids.
But you're just gonna look not cool. So just stick with the cool and the. Apparently lit is now out. So if you want to say lit, you can say lit.
No,
you can also
don't say it because it's old, and then like it'll just be weird.
Yeah, but cool is old too. Like cool is like old school. So please don't tell me that this light is not gonna turn, because I'm about to go this way if it because sometimes it'll do that. Anyways, there is your Gen Z assignment. No, Gen Z, what should I call this? Gen Z terminology. What should I call it? I don't know. So that was your Gen Z words of the day. Okay. It is 8:02. If my eye looks weird, at first I took my lashes off and I was itching my eyes, so I got like eye makeup. I'm a mess. Y'all, I've been sneezing all day today. I'm kind of starting to feel like a little. I'm definitely tired. But I'm also so stuffy that I just can't go to sleep, so I don't know. I don't know. I guess we will see if there's anything. I also feel like this side of my face is lifted and this side of my face is like down here. I don't know if it's like this. No idea. But I'm just kind of like, ugh. And yeah, I'm not feeling the best, I'm not gonna lie. So we will see. This happens to me like probably every couple months, where I will just have a sneezing fit all day long, and then I will be super stuffy and my sinuses are all messed up, and then I'll think I'm getting sick, and then I'll be fine the next day. So I know that's what's gonna happen, but I don't know, like sometimes like fear, because I have been going out a lot more than normal, so I don't know. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this day in the life. I'm really excited. There's not going to be many more of these here in Georgia. which is super exciting. I actually just saw on Instagram today that there is a sunflower field, and I was showing the kids, and I was like, this will be such a perfect Instagram moment, and also a great vlog moment too. So definitely look out for tons of day in the life vlogs where we're going to be exploring the city, exploring what's around us, and all that stuff. So right now we're just kind of getting everything ready to go, and we move August 9th. So just kind of keep an eye out. I don't know what my content is going to be like. I told you earlier that obviously my try-ons are going to be on hold until further notice, but hopefully maybe mid-August they will be brought back. But until then, they will definitely be moving vlogs, day in the life vlogs, things like that. So I hope that you guys enjoy the content. If you guys are interested in checking me out and doing being in on a live video, let me know. I'm gonna start doing them once a week over on my weight loss channel. So if you guys would like for me to do them once, or maybe I could do it like every other week, like 1 week I do it here, 1 week I do it on taking weight off. Let me know what you guys think of that. I can always do that. Or you can just go check me out on taking weight off. I'm planning to go live every Thursday around 8 or so. So with that being said, huge thank you to Toppin for sponsoring this video. Link down below to go purchase the vacuum. I highly, highly, highly recommend. If you're on a budget, if you wanted a Dyson but you just were undecided, go check this one out first. I think that you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. I know I was and still am just super incredibly impressed with the suction, the attachments, the fact that you don't have to have it in the little charger to hang up, and you can charge it anywhere and you can store it anywhere. I love those aspects. I love that you don't have to hold the button down. It picks up my feathers with a one swoop, and where the Dyson doesn't. So I really highly recommend. Definitely say save your money. Definitely don't splurge on this one, and save your money and go get the Toppin one. So don't splurge on the Dyson with this one. So love you guys. Hope you had an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.